Hey, this is Jackie Bros on here.
Folks, people, my name is Dunlap, the man, Esquire.
Huh?
If you've been wondering, what is the answer to my dreams?
I don't know.
This guy,
What?
Dunlap the man. I'm sitting here with my little wizened friend, Jackie Bros.
All right.
He's sort of like a Yoda if you rolled him around in trash.
What? Yoda's?
His complexion is even a little on the
All
green
right.
side. If you could be any Star Wars character, Jackie,
I don't know the first thing about it. I don't know any of them. I know what's the one Indiana Jones runs around with, that one.
Chewbacca.
Whatever monster, Bigfoot, that thing.
You'd be Chewbacca.
That's the only one I know. I don't know the rest of them are robots. I don't know them all. I don't know.
It's not just
about
Chewbacca and robots. It's
That's all.
of,
I don't know the names or anything. I seen on T-shirts and youngins running around. What is it? You just said Yoda. Yoda's that's a puppet, and then there's the Bigfoot and Indiana Jones. That's the only thing in robots. I don't know any of the rest of them.
It is true that you mostly learn about Star Wars through T-shirts.
And that's the only way I ever learn about it, because when it comes on, I can't understand the first thing about it. I tried to go see it. I went and saw that new one, that last one, because the fella in it was very kind to us. So I went just to, I wanted to support them. I know, Lord knows you need support, so I went to go see it.
Yep, they do need support, definitely. Star Wars needs everybody's support.
As you said, there's already another one coming out.
Well, that's how, thanks to us, I would imagine.
Now, how many?
What if you hadn't said anything? What if I was like, hey, a Star Wars guy, and say, well, we don't need to help them out.
No, I want to help him.
Oh, Mr. Hollywood, we don't need to help him.
I never said
anything. You got on here and you give it your all.
I tried to
talked your heart out and got people to go see that Star Wars movie.
I want people to go support. He supported us. He got on his Chacha's Twitter and Facebooks. He got on all those, and he said, old Red State Update, I'd give him this, get my T-shirt. You ought to do it too, sort of thing, I guess. I don't know precisely what it said, but anyway, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have. Now I know it's just him sitting at a computer saying something, but still, he didn't have to do it.
Well, I'd say you paid him back sevenfold.
Well,
because they got another Star Wars movie coming out.
I didn't know they're gonna keep doing that. The whole time for this new one come out, everybody come in the store. I said, you make sure you go see that new Star Wars. A fella looked by the name of Hamill is in it. Mark Hamill is his name, if I remember correctly, and he's in that one. And I said, he's a good friend to the Red Shade Update, and I want to be a good friend to him. So you get all your youngins, take all of them, and go see it. So I let everybody in the store know it was in the movie. Or it's
and
coming
he would
to
say
movies.
that even to people who only had one or two kids.
Well, it don't matter if you only have one kid. You take.
But if it was one of them that had a bunch of kids, he'd really hammer them.
Well, because if you around that many kids all the time screaming and hollering and all that, Star Wars gonna sound good to you. You take them in there, just hear because that's all it is to me. It's a bunch of colors and a bunch of lights and blowing up and bangs and zips and zooms. I can't make heads or tails of it. Don't know what any of it means.
You got excited in this last Star Wars movie. I looked over at you, and you looked like Tommy Chong, just stone, glazed-eyed, like drooling a little bit.
That ain't excited. I don't know the Chongs is nothing. I don't understand it. Like I said, I went there to support, our friend, and I went there to go see it on account of him. And then again, if you ain't seen it, which if you haven't, go see it, because I still want everyone to go see it. It's on the VHS now. Something.
Yep, it just hit VHS market.
So go get that Walmart everywhere else. I've seen it there, but go get that, but go get it if you like it, But if you don't like it, just go see it for us. Appreciate it. But this fella if you ain't seen it, close your ears. He ain't even in it.
He's in it at the end.
But he don't do nothing but turn around in it. He don't do nothing.
That's a big thing. You just
How's
don't
that a big thing? I don't know. I sit there.
Okay,
I watch a bunch of noise and lights and flashes for I don't know, 2 hours, whatnot, and then at the end they go on a mountain and he turns around.
Well, here's what it'd be like.
And I kept asking, is that him? Is that because I don't know Star Wars? No offense to anybody that likes it or him that works on it. I'm glad that's good for the economy. Takes a lot of people to make those monsters. So good for them. I'm glad you're making a good living. What they say, pass it on, whatever. So go see it, but I don't understand any of it. I'm just saying right now, I don't understand any bit of it.
If there was a Red State Update movie, here's how important he is. It'd be like if Jackie Brawls turns around at the end. That's how important.
Well, you wouldn't be a Red State if you went to go see a Red
I
State
could carry,
Update movie.
I could carry 90 minutes.
No,
of
people won't see both of us. That's what they say on it. No,
I think they'd be happy with me for 90 minutes and my adventures, and then all you got to do at the end is, I tell you what it is. Let's break it down right now. Red State Update: The Search for Jackie. You put it right in the title, and it's me looking for you, having sex with a lot of beautiful women.
I don't want to hear the first thing about it. One thing I will say, Star Wars, it ain't that. Of course, them monsters could have been doing that, and I wouldn't have known the difference.
I'm probably going to get into some fist fights with ninjas.
I don't care first thing about it.
I would like to wrestle large animals.
You could do all that, and I could sit there right beside you through the whole thing, and nobody'd still go see it. So it don't.
Well, maybe that's it. You're in disguise. Maybe the trick of it is it's search for Jackie, but Jackie's there the whole time.
Oh hell!
Like sneaking up on us. And then at the end, you
like
turn
that.
around and you say, "Well, I was there the whole time."
Well,
Say, "Well, you fooled us."
Get on
The
Kickstarters.
end. Roll credits.
Get on Kickstarters and see how many people will give you money.
Money
for
a Red State Update movie
see how
starring
many
Dunlap having hot sex.
I ain't gonna see that, and anybody is foolish. Nobody wants to see that. That's guaranteed. Nobody's gonna give you any money if you put a picture of you on there and said, "I want to make a movie of me doing that with ladies. Give me some money." Mm-hmm. You won't make a dime. Tell you right now.
You don't know the internet.
Well, I'm glad I don't know that part of it if it is, because I don't want to know it.
So what are we doing? We're thanking Mark Hamill again. Thank you, Mr. Hamill.
You one brought up Star Wars. I don't know what the hell we're talking about Star Wars. He ain't in the movie, is the point I'm saying. I'll go see the next one he's in, but he ain't in this one coming out. This one either, you said. Because you said it does Star Wars. I said, hell, I got to go see no one of these damn things. And you said, no, you ain't got to see this one. He ain't in it.
Right. It's the next one that he's going to be in. They may have another
turn around
couple.
Again. I don't know what does it do.
I think that. This time
that's a good job if that's all you do. If they make Star Wars and you get paid and you show up for every other one and turn around on the mountain, that's the best job. And all power to him. I ain't saying anything wrong with it. Good for him. I'm glad. I understand he got a nice family. I'm glad he can support him by doing that, and that's great. But I'm just saying.
Oh, we'll try to.
Be glad you ain't digging ditches. I'll say that right now. And I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's appreciative.
You sure he's digging ditches?
No, I'm sure he's appreciative. He's glad he's not digging ditches. Everybody's glad. That don't make anything. Everybody's glad they ain't digging ditches unless they're digging ditches.
When you say that, you make everybody who digs ditches feel like shit.
No, because if you want to dig ditches, that's fine. It's an easy job to get. Trust me. They're out there.
Who wants to dig ditches?
That's the point I'm trying to make. How we ended up talking about all this? I didn't even want to talk about any of it. Anyway, I don't have to go see the next Star Wars. If you want to go see it. He ain't in it, so it don't matter to me whether you see it or not. Now, the one after that, he going to be in it, turn around, do something. I'll tell you, and I'll try to get everybody there. You support Red Shade Update, I'm going to support you. So we sure do appreciate that. What was I saying?
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz? I don't want to talk about Ted. Please.
We're coming up on the New York primary, Jackie. We're just making small talk. We're not doing our politics hunk, but they got the New York primary coming up. I think Trump and Hillary are both still supposed to be in the lead. I guess this is a big chance for Bernie Sanders if he were to actually pull.
Please, I just want her to lose because we're gonna be screwed over no matter what. G.O.P. just call it a day on this because I don't care what you try. If you try to put Paul Ryan or whoever, what the hell, even though he said he ain't going to do it.
Yeah, he said that last time he wound up in Speaker of the House. That's why No.
Nah, not me.
Let me say this as emphatically as I can. And you watch, November comes around, it's going to be Paul Ryan losing against Hillary.
Well, whoever it is, and it's because he didn't jump in to begin with. He should have started at the beginning. Of course, it wouldn't matter if Trump said it. Don't make any difference. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know
just
what
would have had Trump
about.
insulting Paul Ryan.
That's all. You would throw him on the pile with the rest of them. That's all it would have been.
Paul Ryan knows how to get. That's how you get somebody to beg you to sing a song at a party, is you just like, no.
Even if he decides he's gonna do
Come
it,
on, Paul.
can you imagine? He'll have. If they put him in, pull Paul Ryan out, say the hell with you, Ted Cruz, which is fine, but if they say the hell with you, Trump, it's going to be worse then than had you been up there on the debate stage with him. He's going to be worse. He's going to hate Paul Ryan worse than anybody you ever seen in your life. It'll be this SOB, that, whatever, his wife, and, his whole family. Trump going to say something about on Chacha's Twitter and all that. So keep that in mind. Whoever it's going to be, you're going to deal with that. You ain't dealing with just Hillary, which is bad enough. You're going to have him mad as hell, and all the people like Trump mad as hell, too. They're going to make you, you think Black Lives Matter is bad now. You wait till Trump lives, whatever, running, whatever you want to call it. They're going to go to all this, everything Paul Ryan went to. And I'm just saying hypothetical. If he does that, they're going to be Trump people, everyone saying, the hell with you, buddy.
Did you just say Black Lives Matter are bad?
No, I didn't mean it that way.
You said if you think Black Lives Matter is bad.
If you did, you know I love Black Lives Matter. You don't even say that. I'm saying people complain about them all the time. If you don't like people showing up.
If you took that out of context, it says you think Black Lives Matter is bad.
No,
now,
people complain about interrupting them. I didn't mean it that way. You know for a fact I support them 100%. If they would
support them in yelling at Hillary Clinton.
Yes, of course I do.
Well, I guess that's important work.
Bernie Sanders too, and more importantly, Bill Clinton. I hope that every time he comes out to talk, I hope please Black Lives Matter. If you need a ride or anything you need, if I can spare it, I'll do it for you. I'll get you wherever Bill Clinton is. If I can, I'll get into my checkbook, see what I can do.
This may turn out not to be too bad of an election. If we keep getting these groups, Black Lives Matter, Trump people, protesters against the Trump people, protesters against the protesters, if everybody just keeps yelling, we may not have to hear any speeches from any of these idiots.
That sounds good to me.
I thought this was perhaps a breakdown of democracy, but it may be the best thing to emerge from it yet.
Yeah. Right now, what's going on? Everybody's mad because they ain't talking about it in the news. People scream so much now, nobody give a damn. They're arresting people left and right, Washington, D.C., and nobody give a damn. Which, I don't either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think your words were, they arrest hippies every day.
Well, yeah. But they arresting a bunch of them at the same time right now. I mean, they could go, the hippie concert show and get them all there, too. But right now, they're all in Washington.
You see birds in the sky every day, but you see a bunch of birds. You go, oh, wow, where are they going? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But you don't expect to see CNN out there saying, look at all these birds.
Well, hell, that's almost what to do half the time. Give them credit for not going and watching this stuff, yeah.
So what you're saying about Trump, everybody keeps saying, well, if they try to pull some kind of scam on him, he'll run third party. He doesn't have to run third party to be a disruptive influence on this.
No.
All he has to do is sit back and Statler and Waldorf his Twitter.
Just enjoy it, yeah. He's actually less threatening in that capacity, and I don't mind him doing that. All power to him. I don't necessarily like him running for president.
He's not necessarily less threatening because he could be sitting there pulling the shots like a damn old Blowfield, except he's got like 33% of the Republican Party as his henchman.
Oh, good
and he just sits back there and says, go take care of this. Hey, Bernie Sanders is having a thing over here. Why don't y'all go out there and shout that old man down?
That's
if
good.
he's
I don't
using
mind
his
that.
tongue to talk instead of to loose nut meat from his back molars, then I want y'all over there screaming at him. And then all these people that voted for Trump, his little army's going to go over there and scream at Bernie Sanders. That'd be a waste of time. They'd be screaming at Hillary Clinton.
Well, yeah, that's who they need to be screaming at. Yeah, well, scream at Bernie Sanders, too, if he's out campaigning for her, scream at him, too. But most importantly, just please, Black Lives Matter, Trump people, whoever you are, go wherever Bill Clinton's talking. Get there and rile him up, make him mad. Nothing makes me happy to see him all The madder he gets, the older he gets, I like him being mad when he's old, too, because now he's old on top of it. Because he used to be just be mad and cocky, and now he's an old man like, all right, you shovel.
It's like Foghorn Leghorn says, it's soda pop. Watch it fizz.
Yeah.
Watch Bill Clinton fizz all over the place.
Yeah.
Just Bill Clinton fizzing all over. Yeah, that hot Bill Clinton fizz.
Yeah.
Folks, we got a bracket sponsor Tournament of Champions March Madness. It's tax time, April 15th just passed.
Yeah.
But March Madness is still going on here at Red State Update Tournament of Champions sponsors. Brought to you by DJ Bowles, our friend who designed this bracket.
Thank you, DJ. And that's got to do with my sponsor on today's podcast, and I'll get to that. Go on, talk about the brackets, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do after that.
So, folks, last week, if you've been following us, DJ designed a bracket. It worked out pretty well, I have to say. He designed a pretty good bracket. And last week, if I'm not mistaken, we had your final four. Red State Update sponsors Tournament of Champions March Madness. TT Slot versus Mr.Slaw.
Oh.
Dr. Birdman Lady versus Farm Boy. Well, Jackie, we are down to the championship.
Well, what is it?
Well, I know that in the TT Slot versus Mr. Slaw contest, you wanted to make sure that Mr. Slaw was a valid entry.
Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do. Oh, he is the official sponsor for Red State Update Podcast today. And this is the first. We're going to have a sponsor live on the podcast.
First
That's
live
coming
sponsor.
On later.
He gave you $25.
No, I give myself $25. He ain't got that kind of money. I ain't going to ask it from him.
He was in a lot of pain. It hurt him to come down here. He was confused and cold.
He come down, and now he couldn't be here now with us. He had to come down a couple of days ago, so you was out. I don't know what you was doing, raising hell, probably irritating the hell out of somebody else. When you ain't here, irritate somebody.
Yeah, getting some life experience for the screenplay of the Red State Update movie.
Whatever the hell it is. You helped me set this thing up, told me what button to hit. Mm-hmm. I got him in here, hit all the buttons, so hopefully it'll work. We'll find out here in a minute.
Well, it was all for nothing because TT Slot wins.
What?
Takes Mr. Slaw down.
No, that's...
Hey, TT Slot moves into the championship. Mr. Slaw is out. He's not even really a sponsor.
I ain't telling him. So this was all for naught. I drug him. Like you said, you know how hard it is for him to go anywhere. He come all the way down here, and y'all vote a prostitute.
The whole time we've been saying that he is not a sponsor, and so people took us at our word.
But I went out of the way to get him on here, make him a sponsor. That's what I went and did.
Well, hopefully,
to show it nobody'd get mad and throw a fit over it. And I wanted to let him know how much people loved him, and he was winning on brackets, and DJ made it for him. And now,
well, hopefully that
give two prostitutes. That's it.
Hopefully that conversation will make it all worth it. It does remind me of two things, two sponsors. We forgot to have Don Podge Tax Whiz on here. It's tax time. We forgot to have old Don Podge.
I am.
And TT Slot, as a former prostitute, I wonder about all these Trump-backed allegations. Allegedly Trump-backed allegations against Ted Cruz and the whole prostitute thing. I don't know if anybody believes that, or they're just too horrified to even say.
Nobody wants to think about it. Nobody wants to give it 2 minutes of the time. It's only
2 minutes. Come on,
just 30 seconds of a time, whatever. 2 seconds.
That's pushing it.
Just everything's bad already. You're gonna add a Ted Cruz sex scandal on top of everything else we got to deal with? Hell no. Keep that to yourself,
folks. Dr. Birdman Lady versus Farm Boy. Dr. Bird Lady is your moving into the championship.
Well, good. Slot. I'll have to let her know that.
So TT Slot versus Dr. Birdman / Dr. Bird Lady. That is your
That's
championship.
why do you say that? Because that's what I want to know when you say Dr. Birdman. Because old Bruce Jenner, if anybody calls Bruce Jenner, because it's
You're right,
Caitlyn now,
Jackie, you're
you're
right.
not supposed to do that.
I was just trying to jog people's memory. I didn't want people to think. People may not be caught up, but
to
our
hell
friend,
with their feelings, with her
Right.
feelings.
You're right.
If you
You're
just
totally
won't
right.
I
It's
just won't
Dr.
I'm just trying to catch people up. That's
But
all
I'm
I'm
not
trying
sure
to do.
what
I'm trying to let everybody know that's what they do in North Carolina bathrooms. I'm
Dr.
just trying
Bird Lady, you're
catch everybody
absolutely
up with what
100% correct. You are an old man, and yet you are tuned in and
Well,
more
that's
careful with
my
your speech.
friend, and it's hard. I forget sometimes too. I don't mean to go after you. I'm just saying you go after me all the damn time for if I mess up.
Yes.
So you mess up, I'm gonna do it to you. So it's Dr. Bird Lady.
Dr. Bird Lady, that's absolutely it. It's Dr. Bird Lady versus T.T. Slot.
She decides she won't do that, that's fine. Like you call Caitlyn Bruce, you're going to catch hell for it.
I believe those are our first two sponsors. I may be wrong. I believe those are either, if not the first 2 or 3 sponsors we had.
Hell, I can't remember back there.
But I think it may be Dr. Bird Lady was one of our first sponsors, and damn old T.T. Slot, I know, was, I think, our first sponsor. So there you have it. We have not bettered over nearly 200 episodes. We ain't done nothing better than what we did in like the first, second, or third.
Well, that's what people remember, I guess. I don't know.
So, folks, you are going to want to vote in this, your championship. Who is it, Dr. Bird Lady? Let's not make it political. This ain't about North Carolina. This is about all the enjoyment Dr.
Right.
Bird Lady has given you over the years as a sponsor on this podcast, dragging around that flatbed trailer full of birds, feathers going down the highway. What was her henchman's name?
Jimmy. He's not a henchman. He what they used to be called hobos is what they called it.
And I guess I don't know if Hurt Bird figures into this. You can't say this is just Dr. Bird Lady.
No, that's just bad luck. Talk about that.
We shouldn't say if you say Hurt Bird 3 times.
Don't say it again. Well, I don't even want to say that. Because that's different, too. Used to be Hurt Bird, and now it's something else.
Ghost Bird, and then
just
there's...
don't.
People's names change a lot on here.
It was a time when there was innocence. It was innocence, and now everything's ruined. There was a time you could go pay a man $3 and look on his flatbed truck at a bird that's real sick, and that's all there was to it. And that was the end of it. That was a time that was innocent. It wasn't too long ago.
Time.
That was when all and it did. You got to learn about healthy or sick when you're children. Sometimes scare them, sometimes didn't. But still look like
that's
something.
what he used to say that too. It's like,
so.
Should kids be looking at this? Well, you got to learn about.
You got to learn
about healthy and sick when you're a kid. That's what she.
Yeah.
So let's not get political. This is about Dr. Bird Lady. This is about Hurt Bird, Ghost Bird, Sick Bird, all the whatever it was called. This is about that. Let's not make politics
it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's what you call.
Other.
All I was saying is that you call somebody by what they want to be called, and that's the end of it. I ain't saying don't go vote for Dr. Bird Lady because of North Carolina. Don't do that. It's no point
I
in
mentioned T.T. Slot, and you're like, prostitute this, prostitute
well,
that.
I shouldn't. I'll go back. No, you said.
If T.T. Slot was a male prostitute, would you bring that up every time I mention his name?
Yes, gigolos, what you call that? That's gigolos. I'd say it. That's he ain't nothing but.
You would say gigolo.
That's what you call a man that does that.
If T.T. Slot was a male prostitute, and I said T.T. Slot, you'd say gigolo, gigolo, gigolo.
Yeah, because if that's what you are, then that's what you are. Now I want nothing but the best for T.T. Slot.
Former gigolo
prostitute. That's what I want to hear. But I ain't seen proof to any of that. I don't know for sure. I know that name is associated with prostitution. So
she is also associated with the Murfreesboro Ball
Water
Water
Association.
That's true.
All right.
I think she was mayor for a while.
Well,
she may
that's
technically still be. I'm not 100.
No,
she was never officially mayor. That's right.
That's legal
That's
matters.
Right. If she
not
was
for me.
running the Murfreesboro Ball Water Association.
You get a good Nashville law, you figure all that out.
How much money has she made as a business leader in this town? She was Carly Fiorina. Before Carly Fiorina, anybody had even heard Trump insult her.
Carly Fiorina was never a prostitute. She never was.
So, folks, that is the damned old March Madness Red State Update sponsor.
Thank y'all for voting. I'm sorry.
No, they can still vote.
What, it's over with. You just said that's champions, right? They win.
Yeah, but you vote and see who's number one.
Between T.T. Slot and Dr. Bird Lady?
Right. Isn't there one more?
I don't know.
Yeah, you vote one more time.
Then the one of those who wins it all. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you have a winner out of the whole damn thing.
Well, if you ain't voted till now, I guess now's the time to do it. You ain't got to do it but once. I got to tell Mr.Slaw, you know what? I'm just not going to tell him. He'll never know the difference. He'll go away thinking he's a winner of everything, and I just leave it alone, so I ain't telling him. And you should be safe yourself. He wasn't a sponsor. And I said, well, I'll fix that, because I know some people were questioning that and had issues with that.
Some Ted Cruz, stick to the rules type people.
The go make your own brackets. It's DJ bracket, and he loved Mr.Slaw, put him on there, and bless his heart for doing it. So, but I want to make everything on the up and up so people wasn't yelling this and that. So on this one, my sponsor is Mr.Slaw on this podcast here. He's coming to visit on here and had to record that on a computer yesterday. We're going to put it on this one.
We'll be bringing you that in just a moment. It's an amazing conversation between Jackie and Mr.Slaw.
It's good to see him.
He's a sponsor, and it's a meeting of the minds that you're not going to want to miss. It's Jackie and Mr.Slaw coming up later in this podcast. But first... and go vote in the championship, folks. We'll put the link up. Thanks again, DJ Bowles. We'll put a link up on our website now. Do we even have a website?
I don't know.
It goes to our Tumblr. But we'll put a link up on our Facebook, and we'll put a link up on our Twitter.
And Chachi's Twitter.
Need to figure out Snapchat. I would really enjoy a healthy. I think nothing would be funnier than two old us's with a really strong presence on Snapchat.
I don't know what it is.
So if anybody really knows Snapchat, hit us up. We really want to inundate Snapchat.
Can't keep doing this because I don't know how do you. I'm lucky that I remember Chachi's and iTunes, YouTube's, Twitter's, Facebook's. You can't keep piling on to that. I'm going to forget it. It's just going to go right the way. And I ain't going to try to memorize it. I was trying to do that to be nice to our listeners. By the way, iTunes, Twitter's, YouTube's, Chachi's, Facebook's, rates and reviews. Go on all those and just
you can check your bank account online now.
Huh?
You get on the computer.
I wouldn't let no computer know what I got in the bank and would never do it. Would never do it. That's crazy. People get on the computer. That computer knows everything you're doing on it, and it's sending that somewhere. It's going out to somebody, and somebody knows how to get in it. There's always somebody out there that knows how to get in your computer and get the bank, or records, or hospital record, whatever it is, and you a fool for doing it.
I want to say that's the crazy ramblings of an old man, but
and it ain't.
But you're right.
And that's the way it is. That's the way of the world now. I wouldn't do it.
Jackie, what should we do? Folks, I hate to bring you into this if you're just listening to us with your earbuds on a treadmill or running a milk route. But for the folks watching this on video, which there's a growing number of folks who check this out on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Watch this. Not only listen to it, but watch this. Our light just went out up here, Jackie. Do we have another light, do you think?
I don't know.
Should I plug it in? Should I move?
Well, it went out. Just take this one.
Hold on, folks. We have to do some light. Jackie, can you tell a story while I fix this light?
I'll just put that one on there.
Tell a story.
How'd you see it go? I can't even tell when it comes on and goes off. I can't tell anything about it. Just screw that one off and put that one on. Screw it off. Here. No, put this one on it. Gonna be here all damn day. Just
tell them about that time you hurt your knee real bad.
What time I hurt my knee? Which time?
When you
had to put it on there.
You tripped over that chest you had, your army chest.
Oh, that time I tripped over. You talking about the one that used to be in here, army chest. I moved out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, what you got in there that's so bad it's gonna make you hurt yourself?
Well, I had to move it. I had to get it out of the way. It was always sitting in the same place, and then you got down here, put this flag up, and did all the work down here. Everything got moved around. And sure enough, I just tripped right over it. My knees still. It ain't funny. You get up, Maze, you'll be tripping and falling a lot more than you want to. Hell, you drunk as hell, you fall down more, and a man that ain't busted his hip 20 times, something. Ain't funny at all.
Oh, I love that story.
Yeah.
He busted the hell out of
Well,
his knee.
you wouldn't get up in there. I seen you bust a tooth out of your mouth. I seen you bust your rear end. I don't know how many times, drunk as hell.
Well, that hurt. That
Mine
ain't
just
funny.
that. Well, you don't drink and fall down like a damn idiot.
Well, you don't drink and fall down there.
I'm gonna drink a little bit every now and then and work
Well,
all
I'm gonna
day, and I
drink a
drink a
little
little
bit.
bit. Well, that's how
I
it
work
is.
all day, too.
Well, you drink whatever. You don't work. You ain't ever worked a day in life. Don't say you sit there and work. Don't even say it.
So that's Jackie and Mr. Slaw, and that's coming up for you real soon, folks. But first, I got a sponsor, and I think, Jackie, you're really going to like this sponsor. You may remember from last week, our friend Mikey Growler.
Oh, yeah. He
Had
lost his job down in Pillsbury plant,
Lost
if I
his
remember.
job.
Bless his heart, man.
Marriage problems. His family turned his back on him. Just
That's life
really,
sometimes. Life does it. to
really
you.
bad string of luck. And he said, "What do you think about me starting a business where I get people to look at this frog?" And I said, I looked at the frog, and I mean, it's just kind of a regular frog. It's kind of got a thing
I give him
growing out of it. I
some
don't
money
know what
just
it
to
is.
help him out. He didn't even have to show me that damn frog, but I just felt bad for him because, when you get a string of bad luck, like sometimes that's just the way your cards are dealt. Nothing you can do about it.
What'd you think of
So
that
I-
frog?
It's all right. It does got something growing out the back of it, but it ain't worth however much he's asking. I give him, give him $15. Is all I had on me at the moment.
That's a lot.
Well,
That's a lot to look at a frog.
no, I didn't give it to him to look at the frog. Care less. He did. I was doing it to be charitable. Is what I'm trying to do. Because I understand. You see him over there staring at the damn floor. You know what's going on in his mind. You don't. Here, take this and go get you a bottle. Go do something. Get things off your mind. Go out and have a good time. Take this $15. Go on to town. Whatever you got to do. Or buy groceries. Whatever you got to do with it. Just trying to let him know. Somebody cares about him. And he said, well, you might as well look at this frog, too. And I said, well, sir, I'll look at it. And again, I'm doing it to be nice. It's a frog. I mean, something growing out back of it, but I seen frogs with stuff all over it. I seen frogs with more stuff on it than that on, Animal Planet, wherever else. But it ain't worth no money. I don't know why anybody going to pay money to look at a frog. The outside, if you know the places to go, you go to the creek, go to, the different places you can go to see a frog,
Well, maybe you don't want to go to those places.
Well,
Maybe you want him to come to you, that's why.
go down there one time, get you one, and then go back home. Hell, you go down to Petco to get cat food sometimes when I think, if I burn the food or something, the leftovers ain't good, the cats are finicky. That's what they always said about cats, finicky. They don't like it. Most times
That's
they
the
eat.
only finicky animal, isn't it?
As
Name
far
me
as I
another
know,
animal they say finicky.
No, sir. Dog will eat anything, raccoon anything, cat finicky. Like, I ain't going to eat this barbecue today. You've been eating it for 2-3 years now, and today's the day you're going to eat it. Well, I can't help it. I like them cats, so I go in, Petco's, whatever it is, get big, get that big dollar bag cat food. They'll, sometimes a finicky don't want to eat that. So, but it's one of the two. You want to eat one of the two, or you just going to have to go somewhere else and eat. That'll be fine. I'll miss you, but that'll be fine. But you go in there, they got frogs in a thing for $2. You can buy the frog, take it home for $2 damn. It don't cost nothing. So why you gonna pay him to look at one when you can get one you can look at all the damn time for $2 damn?
Well,
and they ain't got nothing growing out of them, but they're pretty colors down there. I seen red, green, weird, flashy color frog, something like that.
For $2, you can use your imagination. But I ain't on here to run down Mikey Growler. He's had a hard enough road to hoe. I mean, he give me this money, and I was like, you ain't got no
Why
money.
did he
there.
give? You don't take any money from him.
And he said, I made $4,000 last week.
What?
He made $4,000.
He made $4,000. How did he make $4,000?
People looking at his fraud.
No, he did not. That's a bunch of bull. Did he go get a job?
He keeps records. He showed me his ledger.
What mean ledger?
He made $4,000.
He didn't make $4,000. People looking at his frog.
I'll show you that ledger. If you want to see a book full of records of names, dates, times, and amount paid of people looking at a frog in a shoebox, I can show that to you.
I don't believe first thing about it. I don't believe he made $4,000 showing people a frog in a box.
That's great. That's the down payment on an apartment. He said, no, I went and got me a new charger. I used that to get a new car. I put that down payment on a new car because now it's called Look at This Frog to Go.
What?
And I also had to get an app started. So he's got an app. So you get an app and you get on there and you say, look at this frog to go. You hit the button and it maps your address. It's a little bit like an Uber. Like he Ubers over to you, except he's driving his own car. And you can't ask him for a ride. So it's nothing like Uber. He's not going to give you a ride in his new car. Because I asked him, I said, hey, can you drop me off at Longhorns? He said, no, you smell terrible. This is brand new, man. I had to show a frog to a lot of people to get this car. And I'm still sleeping on the streets. He won't even sleep in his car because he has that bedwetting problem.
I don't care. Bless his heart for that. That's a medical thing. You need to get that looked into.
It is a medical. Because he said, is this psychological? They said, no, it's medical.
Well, whatever it is, he needs to get it looked into, and that's what
he thought he might just be something from his childhood or something. He said, what causes a grown man? They said, sometimes something means you just turn to loose or gets
all right.
twisted
up. I
up.
don't need to hear about it. I'm sorry for his affliction, but take that money and get a good urologist or whatever.
Well, he said, I was faced with a choice, and it was either I'm going to use this $4,000 as a down payment, get me a new Charger.
Make $4,000 people looking at a frog.
To expand my business, or I'm going to take it and go see a doctor.
That ain't how
He said, you know what, I can put up with this a little bit. So he said since he's been driving that frog around in a new Charger, people are really, and with the new app and social media, because you can also post like looking at a frog now, go up on your Facebook. He had some of the boys from college making that app. And they how much you gonna charge for making this app for me? They said, well, would you ride me around that Charger for a little bit? And he said, yeah. So he's doing all right. So, folks, if you were worried about Mikey Growler last week, you know what? He's doing okay. He's not 100%, but if we doubted him for this look at this frog business, I guess we were the idiots.
I know how the economy works. I understand. I've been around for a few years. You don't make $4,000 showing a frog in a box. You don't do it. That don't happen in this country. Maybe some weird country that Obama wants us to be like, fine. They look at frogs, all that's had to probably wake up, the government pays you for that. You go down to the office and show them your frog and they'll give you some money. But that's not how America works. It ain't. It never was. He did not make $4,000 showing a frog. Sorry, I don't believe it. I don't know. It's something shady. If he got a new car and says he got it from showing that frog, something ain't right. I don't mean to, say anything bad. Cash aspersions, whatever it is you want to call it, about anybody. I know he's been through a lot, but he did not make $4,000 showing that frog to nobody.
Well, now you sound like Bernie Sanders. Like, there's no middle class. There's no way to make it in America. Well, here's a young man. He's not that young.
Hell.
Got a frog, got a box, made $4,000. Nope. That, my friends, is America. And I would use this as if I were running for president right now and I accepted the nomination at the whatever contentious convention I would accept it at, I would close by telling that story. I say, in my America, there's a young man named Mikey Growler who lost everything he had.
All right,
and he found a shoebox next to a garbage can.
All right.
And it was soiled. And then he found some grass and some lettuce, some wilted lettuce for that frog to eat that he imagined putting in it.
Frog don't eat. Frog eat bugs, eat crickets, flies.
And then he went down to a creek and found a frog.
All right. I just shut
Hold
up.
On,
all right,
you get speech right.
I don't want to
make it up if you're standing up there.
He got $4,000 for showing frog. That's fine. Just leave. I don't
criticize me. At least let me sit down and write it.
I don't want to hear.
I'm better with pen and paper. I'm
don't
not a
care
freestyler.
About hearing all this. I don't
but
care
then I'd say,
about it.
That is my America, and that is the America that, with your help, I will be elected the president of and will rule.
All right.
And God bless America, motherfucker.
Hey, watch your mouth.
bah, 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 bah. They'd swear me in right there. They say,
Just
you know what?
shut.
We're going to jump from convention to you putting your hand on this Bible.
Nowadays, you're right. If you get up there and use that language, that's what people like now. Trump gets up there and says, that's what people, I like him. Which one do you want to be president? The worst one, the one with the worst mouth on him, the biggest idiot, the biggest, excuse my language, dumbass there is. Sign me up. Where'd I do that? You may be in the running for that.
I might be. I should be. Last time we used to run you for president, I should be running for president, and my damn slogan be "Fuck you, America."
Hey, watch your mouth. You get all the idiots voting before you ain't getting my damn vote for that.
Hey, idiots, vote for me, then suck this dick.
Hey, watch your mouth. I don't want to hear you talk like that. I don't care
Dunlap
if you're
2016.
president or not. Just pitiful.
So, folks, that's Mikey Growler. Look at this frog
All
to
right.
go. Get the app. He's going to
That's a
see you
shame.
in his charger. He'll show you that frog eating that lettuce, living in
Wait a
that
minute.
box.
That's the same story as a cartoon. The man find a frog sing for him. That's the same thing.
This frog don't sing.
I know it don't, but it sounds just like a thing. Remember the old cartoon? The man would find the box and the frog in it, and the frog would sing to him. Different people find him all the time. It's the same story. If you saw, like I seen this one.
The only thing, somebody finds a frog. People find frogs all the time.
I know that, but it sounds like the cartoon. It sounds not.
The
people
cartoon is about a singing frog.
But
That's the
it's
important
the same
part.
thing. He's trying to make money off of it. He get a frog, and he's telling everybody he sings, and everybody think he's crazy as hell. This sounds like that, except there's no singing in it, which I don't care for musicals too much. That's better to me.
So, folks, look at this frog to go. Mikey Growler. That's your sponsor for this week.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Here come Mr.Slaw coming up here.
Mr.Slaw coming up.
I'm not going to tell him anything. I'm going to explain the brackets, and I'm just going to say he won, because I'm not even going to get into this.
We're going to play this song. We'll come back. Jackie's going to be talking to Mr.
I remember this, all you people out there complaining, I got Mr.Slaw on here for you, and you didn't vote for him. But so be it. That's the world. That's the way of the world this day. I want the prostitute. I want the dumbest. I want the lad, the main. That's what I want.
Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey everybody, this is Jackie Bros, and I'm telling you, this is probably one of a special podcast. One of the most special podcasts we've done, because we got an old friend, hadn't seen him in a long time. He never gets out of the house, and bless his heart, I told him, there's people, he's in the bracket thing. We'll get into that when we get to talking, but bless his soul, he was kind enough to come join us today. Now, the podcast, the real one, we're doing tomorrow, so we're going to put this in that one somehow. I don't know how this works, but just bear with us here, because we're going to talk to our good friend here. Everybody knows him is Mr.Slaw. So let me, he wrapped up now. Let me. There you go. Mr.Slaw.
Oh.
Bless your heart.
Oh, I don't feel too good, Jackie.
Well, I know, and I won't tell you how much we appreciate it, because I know you're not in the best of health these days.
No, I ain't.
But we appreciate you being here with us. It means so much to us. Taking time out of your day, so we can't thank you enough. And there's a lot of people, and I was trying to explain this to you earlier, a lot of people excited to see you on here, talk with us on here.
What is it?
Well, it's called a podcast. You talk on the computer. Here, let me get them. Well, they can
What
hear
is
you.
it?
Can you talk on it? You got that in your face, yeah?
Yeah,
Here, now, let me.
it's right in my face, Jackie. It's gonna hurt me.
No, it ain't gonna hurt you. Just here.
What is it, medicine?
No, it's a microphone so people can hear you. Here.
Oh,
Now, I'm gonna put these headphones on you here. That's what we wear
what
these.
is it?
It's a headphones. You put it on the ear so you can hear what we're saying on the microphone.
I can't hardly hear nothing, Jackie.
Well,
I don't.
This'll help, I think. If I put it on there, you'll be able. It'll be right on your ear, so you'll be able to hear it.
If you think it'll do me some good, Jackie,
Well,
I guess.
Yeah, see if I
I
can.
guess put it on me
I'm gonna
then.
put it on here.
Oh, ow,
No, just
ow.
well, just hang on. Let me just tell me if you just. I'm gonna put it on. Just
Okay.
here we go.
Ow.
It's right. It's gonna be right on the ear now. Okay.
It hurts.
Well,
It
just
hurts me a little bit, Jackie.
if you. I'm gonna. Now I ain't telling you how to do anything which way or another.
Well,
but
you kindly, I don't mean to tell you how to do what
No,
you're trying to
no,
do, but
I-
you kindly are telling me a little bit, and I appreciate that. You try to help me out
well, I think
like a doctor does, but in the end, it just makes me worse off. I
Well,
think.
listen now. If you quit the wriggling and the moving and stay still, I can get them on there, and it's probably gonna hurt.
The only reason I wriggle is all the pain I feel.
I understand that. Now, let me just see if we can get these on. And once they're on, you'll see it. You get you because I couldn't get used to them at first, but that's how you do these podcasts. You set it on a computer, you put these things on, talk in the microphone.
Yeah.
So here I'm gonna put one on you. Just get ready. Just hang on. It's gonna be all right. Just there we go.
Ow,
There we go.
ow,
No, it's not on this ear, right? Let me just stay still.
oh, it hurts me, Jackie.
There we
It
go.
hurts me.
There we go. Now see, can you hear it now?
What is it?
Can you hear me?
I'm so cold.
Well,
I got the chills.
this ain't gonna help it none. Here, let me just you gotta.
What? I can't hear you. I can't hear it no more.
No, can you hear it now?
What is it?
I'm putting headphones on your head. It goes on your ears, and you talk in the microphone like I'm doing, and then the people on the computer hear you. That's how it works.
And that helps me being sick to my stomach.
No, it don't have anything to do with it. Lord knows I wish it would. Lord knows I wish I could put magic headphones on everybody is sick, make them feel better. It don't do that. All it does is help you hear just a little bit better what we're doing. Let me get them on right. Just there you go. How's that?
What is it?
Can you hear me through the thing on your ears?
Yeah, you coming in loud and clear.
Well, there you
Hurting
go.
my eardrums, I reckon.
Well, I don't want to talk with Dunlap ain't here, so I ain't gonna do no screaming. There ain't gonna be no screaming on this one.
Well, I appreciate that,
I wouldn't
Jackie.
do
I
that.
got enough people call me up and scream at me.
Well,
I don't know what they say, and they just call me up on the phone, and I say, don't call here no more. It hurts me when I hear that phone ring. It
Well.
makes me anxious. I don't know who it is on the other line, so I just pick it up and say, please don't call here no more.
well, just
And then they start screaming or talking, either one. Sometimes it's hard for me to hear, and I think they screaming, so I'll hear them. And I'll hear them, but what the words they say don't make no sense. I can tell they screaming, but they might as well save their breath,
well.
because the words don't make no sense.
Just unplug that phone. That's
Muffled.
if I ain't nothing good coming over the phone, when I get you back home, we'll just unplug it. There's no reason. And that's that's
Well,
a phone.
what if somebody calls me?
Well, they
What if somebody needs to get a hold of me, Jackie? I appreciate you thinking like
Well.
that, but I just worry that home health may try to call and get through, and I need to tell them don't even bother coming down here because I'm too sick to even get up and open the door and let them
understand.
in.
yeah. Well, maybe that's way to turn the ringer down or something like that. But,
Oh, it hurts. It comes in so loud. I don't know who's calling me, and it's ringing. And
yeah. Let me get
What's
this.
ow,
It ain't working. Just hang on now. It can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Get it. There we go. Is that all right? I'm sorry, Miss Slaw. Just trying to get them headphones on right for you.
Why does it make me so cold down to my bones?
It shouldn't make you cold. That may be something else. I don't think that's what it does.
They tried to give me a flu shot. And I said, give me 3 of them.
Yeah.
I don't know how many they give me. When they jab me with the needle, that's what I feel like all the time. They could have given me 100 and I wouldn't have known it.
And just I'm gonna move these one more time.
What
and
is
if they
it?
don't stay on, it's your headphones. Just that's it. I ain't gonna if I fall off again.
Put them on me then, I guess.
No, they're on. Just there.
Go ahead and put them on me.
They're on you.
If that's what it takes.
Well, they're on. Just
I'll do whatever you need me to do, Jackie, but I can't promise I'm going to enjoy it.
well, I don't necessarily enjoy doing this
Well,
every week too.
why do you do it then?
Well, that's why. Let me tell you. That's why I brought you on here. Our good friend DJ made these brackets. You know, like in sports.
Yeah.
Sports thing, you say he's gonna win, then he wins, goes down, and all this sort of thing. And on this podcast, we have sponsors.
Right.
And you come on and do a sponsor, and that's what this supposed to be for. All these brackets.
Okay.
You pick best sponsor. Now, he put you on there because people love you so much, even though you ain't a sponsor. But what I want to do to be on the up and up in case somebody else wins and the people don't understand all the rules, that's reading on this one today, on this podcast right here, our guest, or no, not a, well, you get guest, but just for legal reasons, we're going to say that you are the sponsor today on the podcast, all right?
No, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it, and I don't know half of what you said, what it means. But I don't need to get messed up in nothing legal or whatever. I can't concentrate, and I wouldn't do you no good. I'll go down to the courthouse if you need me to, Jackie, but I won't be able to do no good for you.
No, you don't have to do none of that. You don't do anything.
I'll go down there. I'll talk to whoever you need me to talk to,
No,
Jackie,
there's
but
nobody.
I can't. I'll sign whatever you put in front of me, Jackie, but I ain't got no money if that's what you're looking for.
No, there ain't no money.
I ain't got no money left.
Listen,
I'm sick, and I walk on the floor, and it's full of newspapers.
I wouldn't take no money from you if you had it. I know I don't.
Those newspapers call you up and say, "Would you want a newspaper come to your house every day?" And I said, "No, Lord, no, please don't. I can't take the news as bad as it is every day. I ain't got no money to pay for no newspapers. Used to, a newspaper was 1 penny.
Yeah.
You remember that? Penny saver.
Penny, nickel, all that. Yeah, nowadays.
All of them.
$2, $1.50 or something for a
For
newspaper.
a newspaper. Yeah. I wouldn't believe it. I can buy a can of tuna fish cheaper than that.
Yeah.
Can of tuna fish cheaper than a newspaper. Jackie, can you believe that?
I believe it. I know it. I see it every day. It's pitiful. The tuna fish, at least you get something out of that.
You can eat a tuna fish.
Yeah. Newspaper got nothing but bad news in it most of the time.
They just stack up here. They send them. I tell them not to, and they just all over the floor. I use them to cover up when I get cold. Sometimes I set fires with them. There's just newspapers all over the place in here. I wad them up sometimes, and I set a little fire in my house to keep warm.
No, we don't need to do that. That's dangerous.
Well, I'm freezing cold, Jackie, and all these newspapers keep coming, and they cost more than a can of tuna fish, Jackie. I remember the day, penny saver, now tuna fish. Oh, Lord, I can't keep up with it no more. So I don't need no more newspapers, Jackie.
Well,
Thank
this
you
ain't got
kindly,
no,
Take
sir.
my name off that list or whatever it is.
It's a brackets. Now listen.
I don't need none of it. Whatever it is, I don't need it. What is it?
You don't have to do first thing. Nobody's going to come to your house. Nobody's going to call you.
That sounds good.
The only reason anybody would call you if it be me or I'd come over and let you know that you won. Because that's the thing. People love you so much, and they appreciate you over years coming on Red Shade Update and talking. And just, people concerned about you, concerned about your health. And if you win the whole brackets thing, whatever it is, which to be honest, I don't understand all of it myself.
Why are you trying to tell me about it?
Well, because I just want you to know all this is about is people out there on the computer, everywhere else love Mr.Slaw, and that's what I want you to know. Anybody in a time of need or feeling bad, it's good, makes your heart feel good, makes you feel warm inside knowing that all those people out there love you and care about you, and that's why I want you on here to know about brackets and DJs.
Well, I appreciate it, all them DJs and brackets. Newspapers, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't need none of it. as far as people loving me and wanting me to be feel better and be happy or whatever it is they want, they might as well not even go to the trouble. I wish people never even knew I existed, because I know that me being as sick as I am, all it can do is make him feel bad. And there ain't a thing nobody can do for me, Jackie. I know they ain't.
Well,
I don't even ask him no more, because it's just getting my hopes up.
well, people.
Nobody can do a dang thing for me, Jackie.
Well,
And people say, well, I wish you feel better. Well, that's just nothing.
Well, let me say something.
Wishing
here.
ain't nothing,
Well,
Jackie.
I know wishing ain't nothing.
I hope you feel better, Mr.Slaw. Well, hope ain't nothing either. I hope a lot of things, and that don't do me a lick of good. And I wish you just, if you feel bad for me, I'm sorry. I wish you never lay eyes on me and wouldn't have to think about how much I hurt. I know it must be weigh on you to see somebody this sick that ain't you. But then you say, well, I wish or I hope. And I say, well, just don't even think about it if you can. Just put me out of your mind, because we all be happier that way.
Well,
I just sit here in this chair like these papers on fire, wait for a new one come tomorrow. I just sit here and watch all these newspapers stack up. That's all I can do.
Well, they say in this world, you can't stop people from hating. With people don't like this group or that group don't like nobody.
Yeah.
But I say you can't stop people from loving. So I know you mean well by telling people to not worry so much about it, but these people going to love you no matter how sick you get or how sick you are. They going to love you, and that's why the brackets are for, to show all of this love, and that's what this is about, is just to let you know there's so many people care about you. And you right, wishing don't mean nothing.
No.
People need to get on their knees and pray. That's something that's doing something. Wishing is just like, remember old Wishbone, you get on,
go in the book, like a little dog, go in the book.
No, Wishbone,
go see Napoleon. I write a book about Napoleon and that dog jump in it. I used to watch that little dog go in all them books like Gumby.
Well, no, it's...
Gumby Wishbone would be a good one of them. I never lived to see it, though. When they start making with them, I don't see how they come up with all them ideas, or how them dogs learn how to do all them tricks and talk to Napoleon or whatever it is. But that dog, I wish I had me a dog like that. He'd take me in one of them books, and Napoleon cut my head off, put me out of my misery. I wish Wishbone put me in one of them books for somebody to just take me out of my misery, Jackie. There's plenty of books about mean people just with guns and swords and guillotines, cut your neck off, string you up from a tree. Somebody take me one of them books, please, Lord Jesus. Could I pray? I get on my knees every night, my poor, sick, withered knees, and ask Jesus to take me out of this world, but he ain't done it yet.
Well, can't question
So Lord. I might as well ask Wishbone to do it for as much good as...
That's wishing. That's what I'm saying. I was talking about Wishbone turkey at Thanksgiving. You make a wish.
I can't eat nothing right now, Jackie. My stomach's just tore up. I'm sick to my stomach. I'll take a diet 7-Up if you got some of that and help settle my stomach, or a saltine cracker. That 7-Up burn my throat, so my throat lining ain't hardly there no more. So, but I still sneak me a sip every once in a while. That's one thing that boy from the church brings me all that food I throw out to the raccoons. He'll bring me a diet 7-Up every once in a while, and the doctor says my throat lining ain't up, but I'll take a little sip of that every once in a while. Feels so good, it burns, settle my stomach.
Yeah, bless your heart. I know. I just try and say wishing don't do nothing. Get on your knees and pray. It ain't for us to question what the good Lord's doing.
Well,
the good Lord's got you here. He's got you here for a reason, and it ain't for us to question. And I know.
No, it ain't, Jackie, but I don't understand it, and it don't make any sense. Seems like somebody have a plan. Somebody think up enough, creative enough, smart enough, knows the grindstone enough to create the whole universe in 7 days. Stepping on me be like squashing a bug for him. So I ask him every night to squash me like a bug, Lord. He ain't done it yet. I don't see why he can't take I guess he's busy.
Well,
I guess that's it. I thought about it. Why ain't he listening to me? And that's all I can figure out is he's busy. He may not know how much I'm hurting. He knows everything.
Well, God,
but
yeah, he
if
knows
you
everybody.
ain't in my body, you can't feel how bad it is.
Well,
I tried to tell you. I'll try to tell you right now, Jackie. It hurts bad.
I know. Bless your heart.
I can't put it into words.
I understand.
But I'll keep talking.
Yeah.
It hurts real bad.
Off. Let me see if
What is it?
It's his headphones.
What's happening?
Hang on now.
I can't see.
I'm being as gentle as I can be with these. So just don't. There you go. Just wants to be able to hear what they're saying on
Hello?
here.
Who's that? Who's that talking?
That's me talking.
Jackie, who's in here with us?
Nobody's in here with us. It's me and you in the computer. That's it.
Well, I wouldn't have a computer, Jackie.
Well,
I wouldn't take one.
We had to do this for all these, people run for president, and that's what people want to do is talk about who run for president.
That's a waste of time, if you ask me.
I think this election sure as hell is.
Ain't nobody gonna make nothing better. All they can do is make it worse.
Yeah.
Every one of them. I don't even know the names. I'll tell you that much. I've seen people run for president before. Ain't nothing ever changes.
I agree with you there. Sadly. A lot's changed when Obama got in, but none of it's good. Not a thing of it.
Who is it?
Obama. President Obama is in the White House. It's the last year.
That's the president.
It's the last year. Thank goodness he's going to be gone
The
here.
new president, Obama, just got in office.
No, he's going. He's leaving office.
They kicking him out?
No, they should have a long time ago, but for whatever reason,
He won't last.
Well, he's leaving.
He ain't got what it takes, I don't reckon.
Well,
you got to have grit.
You right about that, but it don't matter whether he sat there and did all the damage he could, and now he's going to just walk out scot-free.
He won't be able to hang in there, I don't believe, Jackie.
Well,
I don't know if his heart's in the right place or not.
It ain't. I tell you that. I know that ain't right.
Who is it?
It's the president is last anyway. He's leaving office. That's all we need to say.
Good riddance.
There you go. There you go. Just leave it at that. We don't need to talk about him.
We don't.
And more than likely, we're
waste of breath.
End up with old Hillary Clinton. It looks like is what we're going to end up with the next.
She was president already once.
Well, more or less, yeah, she was, and that didn't do no good.
No,
didn't
never
do
does.
No,
never
sir.
does.
Nope.
Nobody does good as president. Nobody, not one of them.
Well, Ronald Reagan did awful good, I thought. I like old George W. I thought he did under the circumstances that he ain't president been put under circumstances that poor man had. Nobody. And old George W., he rose to the challenge, bless his heart.
Well, he didn't have to put up with what I got to put up with.
Well, no, thank goodness.
He wouldn't have rose to nothing if he felt like I did.
Well,
I tell you that much right now, Jackie. He wouldn't have been able to do whatever it is, whoever it is, whatever it is. He wouldn't have been able to do it.
Right. Whoever
he is, he'd just sit there saying, "What in the world did I do to deserve all this pain?" His head in his hands.
I wish every day.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, I could get some of them good president doctors, because they got the best doctors in the world.
Take me to one of them.
Well, that's the thing, with Obamacare, all those doctors do is just Obama and whoever's president.
Whoever it is.
Yeah, they're good doctors. We need them to help all people, that need help. They should be there for them. But under Obamacare, nope, just exclusively presidents, and that's it.
They wouldn't be able to help me none, no matter who it was.
At least maybe made easy suffering is all I'd hope at this point.
Give me a shot that put me down. That's all I'd ask them to do. I'd say, take this. Are you the president's doctor? And they'd say whatever they say. And I'd say, I don't know if there's a code word or you got to be secret about it. And I'd say, well, if you're so smart and you're the best doctor in the world, take that pillow and shove it down on my face
until
I can't breathe no more. I won't struggle. You'll feel me go limp pretty quick because I'm sick.
Well,
I'm sick already. So all you got to do is just lay it on me. I won't put up a fight. Lay that pillow just on my head.
just all you can do.
Gently, and I'll take it from there.
All you can do is just hope.
Yeah.
That just know in your heart that day's coming. And
Yeah.
it ain't for us to decide, but when it does, Chad's gonna take you on up to glory.
Oh.
Good Lord be waiting for you up there. And just know that day's a coming, and try to focus on that and not worry about today. That's all I can tell you. And Lord knows you know I care awful lot about you, and I wish you didn't hurt the way you did. And if there's anything I could do, I would have done it already. Would have done it 10 times over.
I know you would, Jackie, and I know when you say that the chariot and the Lord and all that, I hope you just talking like you've heard them say before in the Bible or in church or
Right,
wherever.
yeah.
And I hope it ain't real.
What?
I don't want to get up. If the Lord is listening to us talking now, I hope he hears this part.
What?
Don't go to no trouble. I know you mean well. Put me on a chariot with a horse, angel horse, whatever it is. Just snap your fingers and let me be in a bed up there. A comfortable bed with a reasonable temperature in the room.
Well, you ain't gonna hurt no more once you're up there. You don't need to be in
I
bed all
need
the
the
time.
rest. I'll still be hung
Well,
over
no,
from
you
all this
just-
hurting.
You'll be up there, angel in heaven. You can do whatever you want. You don't have
Well,
to.
what I want to do is go to bed, I
Well,
reckon.
all right,
Just
I
get in that
guess that's-
bed.
If that's what you want to do,
Get in that good angel heaven bed.
the Lord knows you deserve it. So if
'Cause I
that's what
can't
you
sleep down here on this bed. Hurts my back. Scratchy sheets. Something comes in my room at night. I don't know what it is.
want, come in your room.
Something comes in my room. Some kind of animal.
Some kind of issue. Raccoons out front. If you're leaving food out all the time, they're gonna get in and mess with everything.
Yeah, I leave all that food out front for the raccoons. Them church boys bring that food, and I tell them not to. I said, I'm just going to leave it out here for them raccoons. Take a paper off a covered dish like
Yeah.
it wasn't nothing.
All right, well, they got them little hands. Just a raccoon just lift it off and get
And
in
then
there.
they come in my room at night, whatever it is, a raccoon or whatever it is.
In your room.
Come
What's
in there and they lift the covers off of me like it wasn't nothing. I think they think there's food under my covers. And
Wow.
I'm sitting there shivering all night and them raccoons care less. They just going through my room looking for food.
Wow.
Taking the covers off my bed, taking the covers off everything. 'Cause they use them covered dishes out front.
Well, yeah.
So
That's
they
your-
just lift everything. If there's
Well-
something on something in there,
If anybody's,
they gonna lift it off and look for a casserole
I
or whatever.
seen them get into a metal garbage can, raccoon, little hands, just lift it, the lid right off and get in it and get out garbage everywhere. I've seen them do it. You're right about that. They can get in there just about anything.
I beg them raccoons every night to lay a pillow on my face.
Wow.
Just hold it down gently, and I'll take it from there. I say,
Well.
help me out, raccoons. Help me out. Help an old man out.
While
I
on,
fed you 100 casseroles, I say.
well,
Do
while
me one favor.
on here, let's go ahead and tell all church ladies, gentlemen, and deacons, it's your heart's in the right place. We appreciate you bringing all these covered dishes over to Mr.Slaw. Half of it he can't eat, bless his heart.
My stomach.
And it just gonna go bad. He puts it out on. He can't. It goes bad in there, and some of it's already gone bad. It smells in there. Of course, you sense the smell's been gone for some time, isn't it? It ain't. Don't you hear that?
You hear that siren?
Yep, I sure do. That's Longhorn Dance Party. Remember that old place?
What is it?
Longhorn Dance Party is down the street. It's
I
a
don't know what
men
it
go
is.
there to see women and dance, little
Oh,
line dance,
Lord.
all that stuff, and they get to fighting. And that
Oh,
police back and
Lord.
forth all the time.
I wouldn't do none of that.
Well,
If I had the energy to do anything you just said, I wouldn't do it. I'd sit in a chair and just enjoy feeling good.
that's what.
I wouldn't go fight with a woman or whatever it is. I'd
No.
just sit in my chair.
I'm not fight with anybody. That's not what you should do. As a young man, that's what to do. I look back at some of the foolish things I did, and you don't understand just how silly you were when you was young man to your old man. Then it's too late. You
It's-
can't go back. do it right,
It's too late a lot sooner than you think.
Yeah, it's true.
If
Before
I
you
could
know it.
tell them anything out there, all the children, I'd say it's done too late.
Yeah.
And it was too late before you knew it. So don't worry about it.
Well, don't worry
Just
about
get in a hole or a cave.
No, we don't need to do that. But
or wherever you want to
you're
die.
supposed to cherish every day. That's what I try to tell young
Lord.
people is cherish every day because you don't know. It could be gone tomorrow. You don't
Yeah,
know.
oh, Lord,
and you could
please.
be sick or anything else. You don't know. Enjoy every day you got right there now and then. And
They
that's
ain't
all
gonna
you know.
be too many more days for none of these children. They'll be sick and dead before they know it.
Some of them will. That's life, and I don't understand. Like I said, I don't understand why the world works the way it does, and some of it just tears my gut out and hurts me all the time. But
Oh, me too.
yeah,
Only person making out in this world is the Undertaker.
well,
That's how one person gets you coming and going.
well, Undertaker gets sick too. That's a business always gonna be around, but some of them. That's most of it's your families. If you look at Undertakers, his family's been doing it for years and years and years. You pass it down to the youngin'. So I've been burying dead people all my life. You gonna bury me and then keep on burying strangers. That's how it works.
Well, you ain't got to bury me, Jackie. Just leave me in my house and let the raccoons eat me.
I don't know about that.
Whatever they want to do to me, I ain't the only friends I got left. They come in my room at night and look after me.
Well, bless your heart. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I tell all the children out there, once you hit around, the way it was for me and for I understand everybody else, once you hit around 40, after that, it's downhill. Once you pass 40 years old, you look back at all the dumb stuff you did, and then you realize, well, it's too late. Can't go back, fix that, and I'm stuck with this. And then that's the end of it.
Ain't no reason to even try is what I'd tell them.
Yeah.
You just gonna wind up hurting. What should I do about this? I got my eye on this pretty little girl. I need to get me a job. You think I should join the service? I say, who cares? Like, what difference does it make?
Well,
you gonna wind up dead to hurting.
Not
Hurting and dead.
Well,
so do whatever you want, I guess.
That's unavoidable. Nothing you can do about that. No, don't do whatever you want. Try to live the best life you can. Service, that's something good to all young people. If you're confused and don't know what to do in your life, join the military because they'll teach you. Years ago, I was in the military. I don't know, did you ever serve, Mr.Slaw?
Oh, I tried to get out of going, and they made me go anyway, and then I got so sick they'd get me out of it.
Well, bless your heart.
At first, I said, they won't take me. I'm too sick.
Well, that's right.
And I went down there, and they said, well, you trying to hoodoo us, get out of this, get out of that? And I said, well, no, sir, I ain't. I don't feel good. They said, you're a young man, Slaw. I said, well, I'm a young man that hurts and sick and all, Lord knows what. And they said, well, we're going to have these Army doctors look at you. I wouldn't pay 10 cents for an Army doctor, Jackie.
I had a few help me out over years.
All they want to do is get you in that service.
Well,
they want to sign you up. They probably get a commission off every young man go in there.
I don't know about that.
They said, well, you look healthy to me, Slaw. I said, oh, Lord, why is this happening to me? And I went in there for about 10 days, and then one night I was shivering so bad I shook a whole barracks, and I was crying out in pain. I said, you boys feel cold like this? They said, I don't know, or whatever, like, please stop, or just stop talking at us, or whatever they said. One boy threw a soap at me.
Threw a soap?
He had some soap, and he threw it at me, a bar of soap, hit me in the head. I said, oh, Lord, that's what I need, get a big soap bump on my head. In the middle of all this. Oh, I'm in the service 10, 20 days. 3 days. It wasn't very long. They said, this ain't going to work out. They let me go.
Well, you tried your best, and that's all that matters.
I wouldn't have gone in there. I ain't going. I love this country, I reckon. I guess it ain't done too much for me. I'm in a severe amount of pain.
Well, we just living at the wrong time. Sometimes, you look back.
Ain't no right time for me, Jackie, if I feel this way. Eat up with whatever sickness this is.
Well, I'm glad you come on here and talk, and I hope there's some young people listening.
What is it?
It's a podcast you on here because of brackets. DJ made it.
None of that.
Well, that's why we
I
had you
don't
on
need
here
it.
to
Don't-
be a sponsor. Mr. Slaw's a sponsor. We're just sponsoring you being a good man, good person.
I can't even carry off my trash.
Well,
It's just piling up back there, Jackie. It's just piling up, and them raccoons every night come in here, or whatever it is, dogs or whatever,
No.
coyotes.
you need to close the door and then get some sealant on them doors, windows, something. They shouldn't be getting in your house.
There's a hole somewhere, and I
Yeah.
ain't found it.
That's why I figured get up underneath floorboards, yeah?
It's eat up with holes down there, I reckon.
Well, maybe when we get you back home, I'll take a look, see if there's anything I
Don't
can
do it, Jackie. You'll hurt yourself.
No, I don't mind.
You ain't no young man either.
Well, I know. I get
I'll
that.
get one of them young boys from the church to get down there. I say, well, you can bring me all this food when you going to look at these holes under my house. It's eat up with holes and tunnels down there, and there's animals coming in and out, and dead ones smell so bad. They said, well, I got to go. I said, okay, you bring this food. Well, I don't mean to get on them. I know their heart's in the right place.
Heart's in
But
the
they
right
bring
place,
this food I can't even eat, and I tell them 100 times not to bring.
If there was something dead on the floorboards, you wouldn't be able to smell it for all the food going bad. Because you can't, I mean, your porch ain't even big enough to put all that casserole in
I can't smell
Tupperware
nothing no more either.
out there. You can't fit it all on there.
It's too much.
Yeah.
The yard just filled up with that. And when them boys from the church come to cut it and they do a terrible job, they run over to that tinfoil. They don't pick up that tinfoil first. They just run that lawnmower over that tinfoil, and
Yeah.
it just shreds all over the yard. My yard just growed up and full of wads of tinfoil that them raccoons just wad up and throw in the tall grass. And then them boys from the church come mow it, and they just run them mowers
Well,
over them wads of tinfoil.
I'll talk to him next time I see
and
him.
it
He doesn't
just
know.
shreds it all over. And I can't even look at my nice yard because he's just full of them tinfoil shreds. Hurts, tired. I'm so tired.
Here, let me see if I can get these fit on.
Ow!
No, just
What are you-
be
what-
still now.
Okay.
If you still, maybe we can get these on or stay on because they keep coming on. No, just here. Hold on. There you go. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. It's on. It's all right. And don't
No,
worry.
that don't.
I ain't trying to hurt you, Lord. No, I want you to be able to hear what we're saying, what we're doing here. It's
It
doing
don't
this
feel
podcast.
too bad.
Well, good. I'm glad.
I've definitely felt worse.
Well, all you young listeners out there, which I don't think we have too many of them, but if there's some of them out there listening, just know, enjoy your youth, enjoy your running around and having fun. Don't enjoy it too much, because, you know, if you enjoy it too much, you're going to hurt that much more when you get to be up our age, you know. But just know, once you hit 40 years old, the rest of it's just...
I wouldn't enjoy nothing if I was you, because you just going to think back on the good times. And when you're too sick to have them no more, it's just going to make you feel that much worse.
Well,
So I'd say go ahead and start living a miserable life now,
well,
so you ain't got nothing to compare it to when your body's eat up with sickness.
yeah, these things come... I can't get them on right.
What is it?
I'm just trying to get the headphones
Oh, it
on.
felt good, though. You
No,
had
but
it
that-
feeling good.
But it was on the wrong
It
way.
felt
You
good
can't
on me.
feel good that way. You got to go on.
Ow.
No, just
Ow.
bless your heart.
No, I
Hang on.
think you messed it up, Jack.
No,
You had it
it's-
feeling good, but now that hurts.
There we go.
That's all messed up inside. My ear pressure, I feel like I'm going to tip over. It's
I'm
done something to my
trying
balance.
not to talk loud. You talk quiet. It ain't gonna hurt your ears. But
It's
you're
done
supposed to
something to
have
my
it on.
balance.
Well, here.
Where are you, Jackie?
I'm over here. Just
Oh, I can't see in this dark room.
it's all right. Well, I got all the lights on. Going.
It's so dark in here. What is that noise?
That's your head hitting the back of the bowl.
What is it?
Your head hitting the back of the bowl. Just here. Don't sling your head around. You ain't gonna hurt you.
There it goes again.
Well,
I don't know what that is. Somebody's knocking or some raccoon trying to get in here, I
no,
guess.
it's a back. It's all right. Just
Well, thanks for all them brackets. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. They just going to pile up in my house, I guess. But I appreciate you giving them to me.
Well, the people, like I said, people love
I
Mr.
put them out
Slaw.
in that shed.
It's official now. You are an official sponsor on Red State Update.
Oh, I can't do that, Jackie. I
Podcast.
thank you for asking me,
Well,
but
no,
I can't
you
do it.
You don't have to do anything.
I'm going to have to turn you down, Jackie. I can't be no sponsor or whatever it is you need.
No,
I'm so
you just-
sorry,
you just
Jackie. You
say
done me
it.
so much good.
All you got to do is say it. That's
Over
it.
the
And
years.
you don't have to do it. Ain't no leg work. Ain't nothing you got to do.
It hurts me to death to know I can't help you out when you
No,
need it, but I don't need no brackets in my shed
We're
or to be
trying
a
to
sponsor or whatever
Help
it is.
you. I just want you to know that people love you to death, and that.
Well,
happy
I
to
wish
see
they wouldn't do it.
There are people excited. Got a few messages. People writing saying, "I can't wait to see the next podcast. Looking
Well,
forward
I
to
wish-
seeing Mr. Slaw."
I wish they wasn't looking forward to nothing.
Well,
I can't do it, Jackie. I
They-
wish I could. Whatever they looking forward to, I
don't
wish I
have
could
to-
help them do it, but
you
I
don't-
can't.
You can help them just by being yourself, and bless your heart.
Well, I
Just-
can't do that for much longer. I hope. I hope the good Lord puts me in that heaven bed for this day's done. I hope you're the last person I ever see, Jackie.
Well,
Let me look at you good so I can remember what you look at as look like as I'm laying in my coffin.
here, let me put my glasses on. Might as well look at you too.
Let's look at each other and be the last thing people see.
Well, it's not the last thing. Let's hope it's not that. Let's,
I can barely see you, Jackie, in this dark room.
well, it's got the lights on. I don't know.
It's cold. It's so freezing cold and ain't so too dark to see.
I know. Bless your heart.
I'll just imagine it.
All right, then.
Well, I guess I better get back down there in this slaw then.
All right, let me hang on a second here and get you.
What is that knocking?
I'm gonna get it off of you. Just hang on.
What is
Don't-
that knocking?
you're doing
Ow, it hurts
with
my head. I
I'm
hear it.
gonna
It
take
hurts
it
me.
off. Here. Just stay still.
Eee.
Just there we go. It's all right. It's okay. Here,
That
let
doesn't
me.
feel too bad now.
All right. Here, just you want me to put it on you.
It's cold, yeah. Put it on me.
All right. Put this
Put it on me. Warm it up.
Bless your heart. We love you, Mr. Slaw. Thank you for coming. I'm going to get you back home. We'll get one of them church boys to look over at them holes, see if we can keep them animals out of there. Bless your heart. Let me get this on right. There you go. Thank you kindly, Mr. Slaw. We sure do appreciate you.
And that's Mr. Slaw.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart. He come down here for nothing.
Mr. Slaw, our sponsor, Jackie's sponsor on this
For no
episode of
reason.
Red
There's no
State
reason
Update.
for him to be a
Well, it's
sponsor.
always nice to look in on
I'd
Mr.
like
Slaw.
to talk to him and see him, but I could have gone to his place and not had to drag him out of there. You don't know what it's like for him to have to go through that. It's miserable for him.
He's
So,
not doing too well either.
No,
he's
he's
not
getting any better, no.
not feeling too good.
Well, thank y'all for, I guess, listening, looking at him. You ain't going to vote for him, so I guess that's all you're going to do with him. But
So,
be
folks, thanks for participating in the sponsor March Madness Championship Challenge. Thanks to DJ Bowles for creating that for us.
Yeah.
Want to thank you for rating and reviewing us. Want to thank you for listening to all of this, and want to thank you, as we should every week, just for being you. And I want to say, hey, Marty. And do we have to do our theme song now?
Well, that's what why did we do it for? You had to put a song together, write a whole song, and that's the
Seems like
reason
a
you
lot of
made it.
trouble
You were supposed to use it. That's
All right, well,
what
let's
you do.
All right, we're gonna do the closing theme song now.
All right, let's do it. Can I do it now? You ready?
Do it.
All right. I don't know how to do it.
No, hold on, let me.
Just hit the button.
Now's the time that we both have to go. Our So until we meet again, we'll just have to say goodbye, friend. Saying bye-bye always brings us down. But our bags are packed and we have to leave town. A postcard to you we will send if a stamp to us you'll lend, so we can write and say goodbye, 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 goodbye,
That was a pretty good podcast today, I think.
Pitiful. You
Talked to Mr. Slaw. We got a little politics in there.
You drag him down here for no reason. I was bringing him down here so everybody could vote for him. Mr. Slaw is the sponsor. Everything was on the up and up. No problems, and now just there's no reason for any of it.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening to us, and we hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Or week ahead.
It's a week. It's a weekend now.
The weekend's done, and people will be listening
Time
to this.
get back to work. Do it. Yeah. Get on with back to doing what you do. Yeah.
Yep. Not to depress you, but it's
That's the way of the world. We mean
That's the
depression.
way of the world. That's
You
the way
got to
it
get
is.
over. If you depressed, get over, because that's all there is to it. You gonna
well,
be.
that doesn't help a depressed
It
person.
don't
Say
help
get
one
over
way or
it.
the other. I can't help it. The world is the way it is. Make you depressed, and you're gonna be depressed. Ain't
Money
nothing I can do
is
about
the
it. What I
name
say.
of the game.
Yep. That's economy. That's capitalism. That's what's worked for years and years. And I don't see why. If even the Bernie Sanders says to change it, I don't see. Especially if he says to change it. Don't. Thank y'all kindly for watching. And don't forget to subscribe. Hell.